Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsyreplays and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the standard B. Now in update 6.7 it is getting a nerf. Did it need a nerf? Does it deserve a nerf? And was it the right nerf? Now today we're going to watch King Raider in the standard B, and we've got another really good replay coming up after this. So the nerf, it's got worse accuracy. And that's all this tank has been given. However, the Progetto the Progetto has received a shed ton of different nerfs. And the standard B is literally just one thing, and that was the accuracy. If I'm honest, I think it should have been the other way around. I definitely rate this tank more than the Progetto. Definitely. The HE on this thing is really good, and people underestimate the HE. You can pen a lot of things with the HE. The reloads are okay as well. Everything is, apart from the armor, but it's basically like a leopard hull. It is strong. It's very, very strong. And if I'm honest, I love the tank. It did need a nerf, but did it need an accuracy nerf? Obviously, it needed something along them lines, because Wargaming wouldn't have done it otherwise. But I just don't. I think that it's not the only thing that it should have been nerfed on. I definitely think maybe the reloads should have been nerfed a little bit, because it is a really strong tank. But I don't know how they would nerf it to then just become a shit tank, and you don't want it to become a shit tank. So how else would you have nerfed this tank? Reload? Maybe instead of 3-second intraclip, 3.5 seconds, or I don't know. I don't know how you would nerf this tank without making the tank really shit. But we'll see how it plays in update 6.7 with the accuracy. I mean, I don't play this tank from long range anyway. I play it quite close up, and so that won't actually be too much of an issue for me. So we're going to watch this battle, and we're going to see King Raider absolutely does very, very well. So there's 2 tanks down on each team, and he's been back and forward, helping the left, helping the right, but he's now come to the left side because he can see that the Progetto is up here, and his teammate is pretty much all alone. So he's come up here and to give him some assistance with the K91. So now the K91 is an auto loader. He's an auto reloader, so 2 auto loaders together, they can really pump out that damage. And luckily, that 121 was AFK. So it's the Progetto's runaway. The Progetto runaway, which was the great thinking. And you can really pump out that damage very, very quickly in this tank. Like with the auto reloading system, you'll be surprised at how quick you can actually push that damage out. So he's already on 2.7k damage. There's still 4 tanks left alive. Now he is playing it from a long range distance at the moment, so he's letting the K91 spot. There goes the K91. So now he will have no choice to move. He has to move, because as soon as these tanks stop being spotted, there is no one really there to spot them. So he's got no choice. I mean, there's a Jaegeru that's full hit points over there, but he's going to have no choice but to move. And I definitely wouldn't be playing it like this. I'd be a lot more aggressive. And he now has no shots, so he is going to make the move. So he's on 3,000 damage. He's got a kill. It's 3 against 4. There is a couple of low hit point tanks. And when you play an auto reloader, you really have to decide when you reload. I mean, like now, because this tank is looking, do you back up and just reload the full 3 shells? Or do you just pump out all 3 shells and then back up? And then if he's looking, there's no reason for you to go over this ridge. So at the moment, 3,700 damage. He's doing pretty well. It's still a 4 versus 3. And there is a couple of low hit point tanks. But he needs to be very careful, because he knows that the Object 268 is here. There is also another TD, the Grill, at the back. And if he gets spotted and they were looking at him, they can literally kill him in one shot. He can be HE'd pretty much anywhere. So you do need to be careful, but he's still pumping out that damage. I mean, again, there's another full clip, and there goes the Object 268. So it's just 2 tanks left. They bring it back to a 3 versus 2, and he's on 4,700 damage, and he's pumped that damage out really easily. He hasn't really been in any bother, no problem whatsoever. There goes to Bajetto, and now it just leaves the grill. So we can actually take a shot from the grill, possibly even 2 shots. So, but he's still playing it nice and safe. Again, if this was me, this is probably why I die so much. I would have just rushed in. Like, rushing, you know that he's going to be down there somewhere. I'd have the HE already loaded. They've got 3 shells already loaded, and I would just completely rush in. And finally, he is going to do that. The time is running out. Still a minute left. There's a minute left on the clock, and here is the grill. Not looking. 409 HE damage. Again, 3 seconds later, he's going to do 180. Unfortunately, he low rolls, and he's just going to get behind this grill. 425, and I think the T95 was the one that shot him there. He's just going to reload 1 shell, and he is going to take him out for his 2nd kill. So we made that battle pretty nice and easy. He played it from long range and close range, sort of a mixture. 5,900 damage, 64,000 credits earned, 1,586 base XP. So a pretty good job. It wasn't just like him camping. He still got enough XP there. But this battle here, we are going to watch Master Tank Stern. And he's on Middlesbrough. And again, he's bottom tier. He's bottom tier. I don't mind this tank bottom tier, to be honest. I don't mind it. Bottom tier, top tier, any tier. It still performs really well. And it's definitely my favourite tank in this entire line. I definitely prefer this over the Bajetto. The Bajetto has got more troll armour than this. This hasn't got no armour. But because the Leopard 1 is my favourite tank in the game, I'm bound to like this tank. And I should, to be honest, like this tank more than the Leopard 1 because of the auto-reloading system. It is really good, but it does lower your DPM depending on how you fire your shot. So again, you have to be very careful. And the way I play it is pretty much the way this guy is playing it. If you've got a shot, take it. I don't worry about having to reload. Like if there's a tank passing by and I've only got 2 shells, not shoot it because I'm reloading. I would just shoot it, and unless my reload for the next shell is like 1 second, but in that 1 second that tank could become out of view, and you might not end up getting the shot. So reload when you can. Reload when you can, and that is how I tell everyone to play, how to play these auto reloading tanks. Look at that. Nice HE there into the T54. So don't be afraid to use the HE, because the HE is very good. Very good. It's kind of like the RU251, like the HEP, which is more penetration than the standard AP, the standard HE that most tanks have. It's really good. And if you can actually HE a lot of tanks from the side, like definitely this AMX 120, you can even HE the side of this T54 easily. So I do probably carry more HE, just like this guy. Look, he carried like 30 HE, which is more than the standard, your standard ammunition, your premium ammunition, sorry, which is heat. So I'm the same. I carry more HE than I do heat, because you're going to shoot a lot. And because you're such a fast tank, I mean, what, 65 kilometers an hour, if you can get around to the side of some tanks, nice miss there from the waffle, and he's literally just taken that waffle apart with the HE, and he's now pumped himself up to 4,000 damage within, what, 2.5 minutes. Very easy, and that's literally using HE. He hasn't shot a lot of APCR. 1 tank down each now, but there's 1 tank that is in spawn, a TD that is sitting in spawn, and the T54 is pushing back. That grill, that TD in spawn, takes out the kill. So tanks sitting in spawn are not so bad after all. So now the mouse has made a mistake into pushing. You probably wouldn't be able to pen the mouse with HE. Maybe the back of the turret, I'm not sure, but definitely not the side of the turret. And there's the grill again, sitting in spawn, pushing out those damage and getting those kills. And it's actually saving our man in the standard B here. And he was able to focus the mouse while his grill takes out these shots. So now he has, again, he has 2 shells reloaded. He's going to get 1, and he's not going to reload the entire... If he has a shot, he's going to take the shot, and that's exactly how I think that you should play this tank. A lot of people will say differently. Again, look, you can penetrate the back of the turret on the Object 140 anywhere apart from the front. So it's now 3 versus 3. Still got a little bit of hit points left. The mouse is very low hit points. The T30 is sort of low hit points. And the Object 140, what, 500 hit points? And he's now on 6,200 damage. And that's what I mean. A minute ago, he was on 4,000. And all of a sudden, he's on nearly 6.5k damage. So you'll be surprised at just how quick this tank can really pump out that damage. Especially if you can reload your shells. I mean, don't just keep firing, reloading 1 shell. Lucky, look at that. Lucky. Yeah, I'm lucky to do 6,700 damage, punk. Yeah, very lucky. So if you can reload. If you've got a shot, I would definitely recommend taking the shot, because it might not become available once you have reloaded. So that is pretty much it, guys. Very decent game here in the Standard B. So did it deserve the nerf? Yes, it did deserve a nerf. It does need a nerf. Whether or not it was the right nerf, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they could have added a second each on the intricate reloads between each shell. I don't know. Maybe they could lower the HE. I don't know why this has really good HE, but the rest of the line hasn't. I don't know. But they've decided to give it a little bit worse accuracy. I mean, not so bad. It's not like the worst accuracy. It's still pretty good. But for me, I don't think it was the right nerf. But we'll see when the tank comes in into the live servers. So I hope you enjoyed it. 7,000 damage there from Master Tank Stern. Well played. Thank you very much for sending me that in. That is the Standard B, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.